All right, before we get into our regularly scheduled football talk, we're going to talk hockey first because that started this weekend and I'm thrilled. Um, Obviously, unlike with football, I'm not going to go through every game of the year. But for now, I'll give my final four. I'll give my Eastern and Western Conference Finals predictions real quick. East, I'm going to say, it's going to go New Jersey. Mixing up my red and black teams already. New Jersey over. And honestly, I actually think the Maple Leafs might make a deep run this year and get swept by New Jersey in the conference finals. And then out west, we got the defending champion, Golden Knights, winning in 7 over Edmonton. And then the finals, the Golden Knights are going to lose. Sad face. In 6 to the Devils. The Devils are young and talented, and they're starting to get some experience behind them. So I think this is their year. But it could be completely wrong. Now, to our regularly scheduled football. Let's revisit last week. 8-6, not a great week. Not gonna lie. Where did I go wrong? Well, let's see. I had Washington being Chicago, most humans. I had Buffalo beating Jacksonville. I had Houston beating Atlanta. Minnesota, I had for some reason beating KC. I had Denver beating the Jets. And I had Green Bay beating Las Vegas. Meaning that I correctly had Miami, Detroit, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Indy, Philly, Cincy, and San Fran. I don't know who's going to beat San Fran this year, if anyone. They're scary good. I say that they're going to lose this week now. But I would not want to have to face that team personally. Now, with that being said, let's hit hard for this coming week. What do we have? Denver at KC tonight. Oh, goody. And KC's only favored by 10.5. I feel like if this was like last year, it would probably be 14.5. But either way, KC, 38-20. Baltimore, 4.5 at Tennessee. Let's say Baltimore, 27-16. San Fran, -7 at Cleveland. Covers the 7 exactly, 30-23. Miami, 13.5 versus Carolina. They don't cover the half. I'm going to say it. 37-24. Indy at Jacksonville. Jacksonville -4.5. I'm going to go with Indy 24-21. Minshew Mania, man. Cincy -3 at Seattle. I went back and forth on this one. I think out of urgency, Cincy's going to win, but by 1, 24-23. Minnesota, only 2.5 against Chicago at Chicago. I'm saying 28-16. New Orleans -1 at Houston. Houston's going to take it 27-24. Washington at Atlanta, -2.5 for Atlanta. But again, I'm going to take Washington, 21-20. Sorry, allergies season has not been great to me lately. New England at Vegas, -3. I say Vegas covers plus a couple, 24-19. Philly, -7 at the Jets. That's an indictment on Philly. 31-10 Philly. Detroit, -3 at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay statement win of the season happens this week. 28-27. Baker and the boys get it done. I shouldn't cover my face. Or I should. Yeah, let's try this for a few. Zona at the Rams, -7. Double it. 24-10 Rams. Giants at Buffalo, -14. How about 35-13? And Dallas, -2 at the Chargers. 31-27. Herbert and the Chargers get it done. I haven't really looked ahead at college football yet. Unfortunately, my two teams, it's their biggest rivalry of the year, and I'm probably going to miss it because I'm going to be visiting my buddy in Ohio, and I'm probably going to miss the NASCAR race in Vegas. Tough weekend, but it was the only weekend to make this happen before I move. So, as far as my two rivalry games I care about, Notre Dame at USC. You know what, Notre Dame, we got nothing to lose. Go out there and ruin SC season. UNLV and Nevada, the Sioux State Showdown. Battle for the Fremont Cannon, the biggest trophy in college football. Probably really in all of American sports at that point. UNLV wins. We're 5-1. We're a game away from going bowling, and we still have some easy wins. Thankfully, the Mountain West this year's it's open. San Diego State and Boise, I don't know what's going on with them. Those two teams. Air Force, I think I just saw they're ranked like 24th now. They scare me. The Air Force and Wyoming worry me. Fresno could be a toss-up, but I digress. I'm not going to talk about UNLV too much because no one else watching this probably gives two shits. Notre Dame, so yeah. Unfortunately, we're not making the playoffs now. But let's ruin USC season, if nothing else. I'm not going to say, like, hurt Caleb Williams. I like Caleb Williams. The dude's a baller. But beat them up. And make it a big loss, too, I feel like. I don't know, though. Would a close loss actually hurt them more in the standings? Because I feel like with a big loss, the people that vote might just chalk it up like, they had an off night. And forgive them for that. Whereas, if it's a close one, it's like, nah, they were battling and they couldn't get it done. You can never really get in the psyche. But even then, I still think they're going to need help to not make the playoffs. It's open this year. Also, what is this Michigan overtaking Georgia as the number 1 seed? Why? Neither one has done anything relevant, really, this year, I feel like. I don't see how it's justifiable. I understand Georgia's not the team they've been the last couple of years. But I'm not a fan of demoting a team high in the rankings like that when they haven't done anything wrong to deserve it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I hate Michigan. Yeah. I don't know. Those are my thoughts, at least. I'll probably, maybe when I stop on the road to grab some sleep, I'll just peek at the college scores real quick and make a short or two on the road before calling it night. But those are my thoughts on hockey conference and Stanley Cup finals, NFL this week, and the 2 college football games I've actually looked at enough to care. Till next time.